I got it. All right, so just remember that your ethics, and just as you said, are your moral fiber, your moral code, your belief, your values, your principles of what we all deem to be right and wrong. Now, different people may deem different things to be right or wrong. So remember, this will be a test question. Please believe it, please. You have certain things called ethical decisions, which is a sound. Ethical decisions involve weighing a potential course of action against a set of ethical standards or guidelines. So every day you have a decision to make. It can really be ethical or unethical, right? But it depends on your moral code. It depends on your morality if you will choose to make the right decision or the wrong decision. Okay? And you always see the little thing with the angels and the devils on each other's shoulders. It is what it is. All right. You didn't get it? Get that a little bit? So, what is honesty?
Telling the truth. Being true.
Being true. What else?
Always keeping it 100.
Always keeping it 100, right?
Be transparent.
Be transparent. I like all those things. Do you think honesty and ethics go hand in hand?
Yes.
Yeah, you better believe they do. They go hand in hand. All right, gotta move.
No, honesty is in the emotion.
It's an emotion as well. It's emotion. So look at this. Be honest. Knowingly offer false or misleading information to an audience is an ethical violation. So keep this in mind as you are doing your informative speeches. If you give information that you know is misleading just to prove your point, are you being ethical?
Nope.
Not at all. Not at all. So you must give honest information, not misleading information. Do you know deception is unethical?
Yes.
Things that you don't say but you allow others to believe, that's misleading and it's unethical, okay? So speakers also have an ethical responsibility to give credit to their ideas and information that is not their own. Did y'all catch that?
Yes.
You have a responsibility to give credit to information or facts or statistics that are not your own. And what do we call that?
Plagiarism.
No, to do it, but to actually
Citing your sources.
citing your sources. And in your informative speeches, you will be doing what type of citation? Verbal citation. So you must present it within your speech. An internal citation. Is this music bothering anybody? We all good? Okay, so we gotta make sure. So presenting words or ideas without crediting them now is called what?
Plagiarism.
Plagiarism, clearly. All right, so avoid name calling or other forms of abusive language. I won't go through all of them, but there's a lot of abusive language here, right? So the use of language to defame, demean, or degrade individuals or groups. There's a lot of words. Y'all heard some of these words before being said, right?
What's KIKE?
Huh? I think that's a Japanese or something. It's Jewish person. So it's a lot of things like a wop. What's a wop?
Wow.
Jap. Y'all know what a Jap is? It's slang for Japanese. Chink, Chinese. Spick, was that Hispanic or white person?
Hispanic.
So there's a lot of different racial epithets that you do not want to use. So avoid discriminatory language in your presentations, okay?
We
I'm
on
gonna move
that.
on. I have to write all that down. The question is, what is slander? What is slander?
To lie about someone or talk negatively about someone.
Gossip.
Derogatory.
I can't hear you. Stand up so I can hear you. What is it?
I was saying, when you talk negative or down on somebody, so let's say, I call him, like ugly or but I call him like ugly or something, that's slandering my man's name.
Okay. So slander is but what if he's really ugly?
I mean,
Did you slander him?
no, I'm just telling the truth.
Let's go.
Slander could also be like if you're talking about the president making false accusations or talking like falsely accusing someone of rape, that's slandering them, that's slandering their name.
Right. Falsely accusing. I saw your hand up, Eliana.
Basically, what slandering means is that you're putting a negative light on an individual and defaming them.
I got you. Putting a negative light on an individual and defaming their good name is definitely slander. Can everybody see the board? Am I in your way? over this
Nah,
side?
you good.
Y'all good. Good. So slander is the communication. Please, y'all need to know this. Slander is the communication of a statement that makes a claim expressly stated or implied to be factual. Okay? So you're making a statement and you're acting like it's the truth when it's really not, when it's really a lie. You can do this to an individual, a business, a product, group, government, nation, any one of those you can give a negative image, right? Sure, people slander our nation all the time, right? None of it's true, I'm sure, right? But remember, slander is ruining someone's good name. And here's the next part about slander. Is slander written?
It can be.
It can be.
It's verbally
Why did
expressed.
some people that said no, why did you say no? It's verbally. Thank you so much. Slander is verbal. So think of the word S for said. Yes.
There are also magazines that are sued for printing incorrect stories. So that
Okay,
can
but
be
they're
verbal.
sued in what manner though? What are they sued as?
Through the court.
What is it called?
Not slander.
It's not slander. What is it?
All right. Then.
Plagiarism. No.
No.
False accusation.
Starts with an L.
Lies.
Yeah, but in the
We're suing you for lies.
it says
Liable. Liable.
Suing for lies.
Slander is what you say. Liable is what you write that defames someone. Okay? So let's look at these. So a person who destroys another's reputation may also be referred to as a defamer. You may hear that term. Or a slanderer. Okay? Y'all heard those terms before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as we look at slander, the court ruled that before a public official can recover from slander, he or she must prove that the slanderous statement was made in actual malice. Is that true? Yes. You have to prove actual malice. Like they actually meant to present a false statement. It wasn't from gossip. You actually knew the truth, and you decided, I'm not going to say the truth. I'm going to tell the lie. And I know the truth. That means you showed actual malice. Y'all get that?
Yep.
So that's why it's so hard to prove in court. Because sometimes it can be hard to prove that the person did not know the truth that they were speaking. Y'all get that? So if we truly have free speech, can you be sued for defaming a person's character by posting something negative about them on Facebook, Twitter, all of that stuff? I want to see your hands if you say yes.
Sierra did it.
Sierra sued him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
called
she
her the
did.
B word, huh?
Yeah, and she was saying.
But did she win?
No, she dropped the charges.
Yeah, because she was talking about how he was a bad father.
Well, has anybody sued anybody and won?
I know for businesses you can. I took a business ethics class. You can get sued if it's a business. Like if you make like a page that's like close, like say celebrity. If you make a page for a celebrity and you're slandering them, you can get sued for that.
Interesting. Let me show y'all something. In 1996, Oprah Winfrey did a show on mad cow disease. Now, she told everybody, she said this, I will never eat another hamburger again. So the USDA, and you know what happened with the O effect, right?
Yeah. everybody
Oh
followed
man,
everything she
beef
said.
prices plummeted, right? They dropped, and everybody's like, hold on. This is because of Oprah. So the USDA filed a class action lawsuit. A class action lawsuit is multiple plaintiffs, okay? They filed a class action lawsuit, went all the way up to the Supreme Court against Oprah Winfrey. They sued, and the cattle people sued her for damages from lowering their prices, yes.
So why Dr. Oz not sued?
He's not as big as Oprah.
Well,
Oprah has like major.
let's finish on Oprah first. Let's finish on Oprah. So, when she went to court, did the USDA, the cattlemen win?
No.
Why you don't think they won?
I think
That's
they
her
did.
opinion.
Because they can't
Sir,
prove
opinion.
that because she said this, that's the reason why her stuff was.
First of all, and let's put it in light. In the slander case, what do you have to prove?
That
That
they
she
said
knew.
it.
that it was malice.
You have to prove actual malice, first of all. And now I heard somebody say it was her opinion. How many people think Oprah lost that case? Nobody? She got too much money. I'm asking.
But what do you mean? Like,
I asked if you think she lost the case she got sued.
As in other people won.
Do you think she won? Do you think she lost?
I think she won.
I think she won.
Everybody think she won?
No. I'm sorry. I think she lost.
You think she
Yeah,
lost?
she lost.
Cause it's the USDA. Like they are huge.
It's Oprah
And
Winfrey.
also, no. But you can prove. Hold on, you can prove the numbers by her following and her ratings. So you can see how many people follow her. You can see how many people buy her books. Her following could prove.
No.
No, but the thing,
All right, let me tell you the
But what
facts.
fact did she? What fact did she give that was wrong?
Oprah actually won her case.
Exactly.
She won her case.
Because they
And one of the biggest reasons why she won the case was because she said, "I will never eat beef again."
Can we stay?
If your teacher don't want to,
he said we can.
come on in.
I'll be back.
Welcome to the next class.
Because she said it's not like she said you all should never do it.
That's what I'm saying. It's her
And then
opinion.
they did. It was her
Right.
opinion, and her opinion caused people to not want to eat beef no more. That's how strong she is, and that's what it is.
Yeah, it's Oprah. She got
Yes.
Even,
effect on
even
everybody.
if she was persuading them like to go vegetarian or something, that she still shouldn't have like lost that case. I mean, she won, but like even if it was in a different case, she still shouldn't have lost it because I mean it's motivational speech. So what if you're motivating people to go vegetarian? Like people can't really sue over that, can they?
Well,
They can, but they won't win.
Oh, one more comment and then
Now she's
I'll
driving
explain.
like
One more comment.
this.
And-
No, he want to ask you, what is narcolepsy? What is it?
Where a cow eats another cow, they like burned up the old cow and
Sick.
fed it to the other cow, and the cow was like dessert.
And that was just horrible.
Wait, say what?
When you feed
Feed
It was how a
feed
hamburger.
a cow.
yeah, it's like
Cannibalism for animals.
They go animal that eats it goes crazy. Just like go crazy.
So here
Go
was
crazy
the
and do
difference.
what?
There was a difference in that 1996 case. Oprah said that I would never eat another hamburger. If she would have said, listen, everybody out there, never eat another hamburger as long as you live. Now, if she would have said that, that would have been a little bit different case. But she only talked about her personal beliefs, so she did not, ruin their reputation in any kind of way.
So what about a
According to the court.
person like saying, oh, we should boycott this place because either they don't support blacks or whatever the case may be? What if someone famous like that says to boycott something? Is that the same thing? That's slandering?
No,
Uh,
that would be them telling you to do this, but Oprah didn't do that. She said, me personally, I would not eat another hamburger.
Well, no, in this case, like if someone tells you to to tell you to
A
boycott
company
it,
may try, but it doesn't mean that they will win.
Okay.
It's very hard to win that in court. They can try though. So now that we asked that question, here's the other question for all my public speakers. What is free speech?
You can say whatever
We're
you
getting a little
want.
bit of American government up in here now. What is free speech?
Freedom of speech.
You can say
One
whatever.
at a time. Somebody raise your hand.
The ability to say whatever you want or express however you're feeling, like however you want to. Like
Okay.
it's like freedom of expression.
Okay, freedom of expression. Okay. Yes.
The ability to say what you want, but as long as it's not bomb threats, terroristic threats, or like country.
So does that mean you really don't have the freedom to say what you want?
Like you have it to an extent because
an extent.
you can't tell someone, oh, I'm gonna blow you up. That's a terroristic threat.
Threatening you'll have a problem.
Right.
In this world of free speech.
Right.
Okay? Yes, I'm Genesis.
limited.
One at a time so I can hear.
To go over the Mosa and stuff, it really is just be able to say whatever you want as long as it's not illegal.
As long as it's not illegal.
To an extent.
Okay.
But still.
Okay, so
told in white
let's break it down real quick. What amendment does this fall under?
First.
Obviously the First Amendment, right? So clearly free speech is legally protected speech or speech acts. And you answered the question. So freedom of speech is legally protected speech. It is true here in the United States of America. You can say anything you choose.
So, Mr. G, why when you say, like,
America.
why do they be trying to, like,
That's just them personal. That's their personal
no, you know what I'm
feeling.
saying? When certain people say it, like, they be trying to, they be trying to, like, put you in handcuffs. and
Here's
all
the
that.
catch. Here's the catch. Just because you live in a country that you can say anything that you so desire doesn't mean that it doesn't have consequences to what you
Hey,
say.
can I say something?
Yes.
So have you heard of YG?
Yeah, I heard
He a rapper. He came out with a song called
Too many people talking.
F Donald Trump. Have you heard that?
No, I haven't.
You gotta listen to it. The first time.
Today.
Listen. He came out with two different versions. One of them was before his album, and then on the album you can tell that they took some stuff out. Cause like one part, you don't play it, bro. It's a lot of cursing. It's a lot of cursing. But yeah, look, so he on one part, Nipsey Hussle on it too. He was like, and if you do win, you're gonna probably get smoked on the first verse, on the version. And then on the second one, he was like, they just blurred that part out.
Interesting about killing Donald Trump. It makes sense to blur that out.
exactly.
But as I was saying,
But
just
the whole
because-
song is called F Donald
just
Trump.
because you can
like a
say
chant.
anything you want, it doesn't mean that there won't be consequences to what you say. Understood? If you don't believe me, go into the airport and yell out bomb.
Right.
And they be like, I got free speech.
Don't do
Okay.
it.
Okay, so you got to be mindful because if it's a terroristic threat or if it incites a riot,
But yeah,
you
if you
will
say
go
fire,
to
you get jail too, right?
Yeah.
You say fire in
Yeah,
public.
it's not a fire. Because you are putting people in harm's way. So if you say something that endangers others, that limits your freedom of speech. So we have it with certain limitations. I need to see.
Can you play the song?
See if there's a clean version.
You did.
We'll play it last. So, question. Can you burn the American flag?
Not on
No.
camera.
No.
Not on camera.
No, hey, no, you can't.
Not on camera.
All right, show your hands.
You can't burn money either.
Period. Oh, for real? They burn money every day.
You're not supposed to.
Somebody talk to me about it. Why can't you burn the American flag?
You can't water your grass on the
Yeah.
That's just depending on the county.
So yeah,
And the
like
job.
Ed just said, you cannot burn the American flag because of trees. Well, you can burn it, but like Mr. G said, you gonna suffer consequences. So yeah, one of those consequences is that's a terroristic threat. So
To burn the American flag?
yeah.
That'll make you a terrorist? Interesting. That wouldn't just give you freedom of speech?
No, because that's not
No.
spoken.
Oh, so it's illegal to be unpatriotic?
Yep.
So if I say I hate America,
To
damn
that-
America, like Jeremiah Wright,
That's your opinion.
Right?
That's your opinion.
I'm a terrorist?
No.
But why is it illegal then? So why can't I burn the American flag? Everybody says
Because I got something to say. Because
he got locked up.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Was he in the military or something?
Nah, his name Tommy DeMassimo.
Oh, we gotta look that up. Is he in America?
I
Yeah,
googled
he
it.
did
Like he got locked up.
Interesting.
that's crazy.
Yes.
But maybe because the flag symbolizes America, and you burning the flag means it seems like this type of terroristic, like you gonna burn America.
I think Ms. Dolph is gonna give you the facts, and she's Googling. She's Googling.
Okay, so
Tell us the facts.
According to the civil rights lawyer, it says the U.S. Supreme Court decided that the First Amendment to the Constitution says it's unconstitutional for a government, whether federal, state, or town, to prohibit the desecration of a flag because it's a symbolic speech. While burning the flag is actually a action, non-verbal act makes them okay. Hold on.
So basically, the government cannot prohibit you from protesting in that way. One of the things about the First Amendment is you have the right to peacefully assemble and protest. It is known as a speech act. Yes, you can burn the American flag. I'm not saying do it, but yes, you have the legal right under the First Amendment. It is called a speech act.
But you
Yes.
can be locked up for setting a fire without a permit.
I mean, if they want to find a loophole to anything,
Yeah.
so that would be your consequence.
Yeah.
If you go outside, maybe, and you're on the public streets and you don't have a permit, they may try to find a loophole to arrest you, but they can't charge